In this video, we take a look at 5 great pieces of gear under $50 for DJs and producers. Find out which ones those are coming up. Thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. Now let's get into the video.
So the first item we have up is the Stokyo Black Box cartridge case, but in the limited edition red. This, I think, is a really nice, alternative to the blue that you see with the Stokyo case as well as the older Shure cases. In some instances, red will show up a lot quicker in your bag in the dark compared to blue, which might blend in with other things you might have in your bag. So if you're looking for something that's gonna be really bright and really easy to see and really easy to find in the dark or in your bag, the Stokyo cartridge case in red is a great option. Next up, we have the Allsop Orbitrack 3 Pro Vinyl Record Cleaning System. Now this is a full system of products you would use to clean all of your vinyl. I really like this because it includes everything you would need. It's not just, and some vinyl cleaning things are just the wipes and the spray. This is a whole literal system to get your records as clean as possible. And I've been doing a lot more record digging lately, so having something like this would come in handy in that situation as well. Maybe you run into some records that are a little bit dirty but just could use a nice cleaning and they'd play perfect again. This is a great option. And I like how this comes with some nice instructions as well, so you can be sure that you're cleaning your records correctly and giving them the right treatment, especially those older records that are harder to find. You want to make sure that you're doing it the right way and not actually damaging your records with whatever chemicals that might be in the cleaner. Having something like this that's super detailed with a lot of pieces that makes you feel more secure with how you're cleaning your records and how you're treating them, I think is well worth the investment. Here we have the Isokinetic Tecna Boots. These are really cool because these are just real quick to pop onto the bottom of the feet of any Technic 1200. So say you're in a club and it's really bassy, because I've been in plenty of clubs where the subs are actually right underneath the turntables, which is a really poor choice from design perspective, but a lot of those people don't understand the way that needles interact with bass and how much trouble it might give a DJ. So say you just carry a pack of these in your bag, slap them on the bottom of one turntable, and at least you'll have one that has isolated feet that'll give you better response, and maybe you'll just have to instant double to the other side, or maybe carry 2 packs in your bag and you'll be ready to go. Put them on both turntables. And with this price, I know it's a little bit over $50 at $59.95, but well worth it just to have a backup instead of having to deal with really bad signal from the tone arm and needle from the record to Serato or whatever DVS you're using. This will give you a little bit more insurance for right under $60. I think it's well worth it. Or if you're balling out a little bit and want to buy 2 sets for both turntables, that's a great option as well. And just because they're slap-on feet at the bottom, they don't take up that much room in your bag compared to the replacement feet that you see a lot of other companies make. This is a good in-between, not only for club owners that might want some type of protection for the DJs and have them out there, but for traveling DJs as well that need something like this in their bag that they can just slap on and get the best actual signal out of their turntables that they're performing on. In here we have the Mi Audio M6 in-ear monitors. These are pretty cheap, actually really cheap in terms of in-ear monitors, but the actual quality of these things seem to be pretty good. I've heard a lot of good things about these. They might not have like the best fit in the world, and they might not isolate as well as some of the more expensive in-ear monitors from the likes of Shure or the older ones from Pioneer, but if you just want to test the waters with in-ears and see if you can actually play on them without breaking the bank, spending a couple $100 on a pair from Shure, this is a cool middle ground where these are going to be at least decent, or at least worth the money for about $50 to give in-ear monitors a try. But if you end up not liking it, at least you have a nice pair of earbuds you can take maybe to the gym or when you travel. These are going to be better than a lot of just the regular earbuds you would find. I love how in-ear monitors usually have the cable that wraps around the back of the ear, then instead of heading straight down. It's a lot more comfortable to move around with monitors like that. So worst come to worst, you have some actual earbuds that are higher quality for when you travel or when you're working out. But I mean, maybe this is your gateway into using in-ear monitors and finding out that you prefer this over the normal DJ headphone. And speaking of DJ headphones, this is the Kozue headphone stand with USB charger for your desk. I really want to pick one of these up just because at home in the studio I really don't have a place for my headphones rather than just placing them on the desk somewhere. So having a stand like this, and not only having a stand but having USB ports to charge things like my battery packs for my portable, and extra outlets for putting in other chargers for maybe my camera batteries. I can do it all in one station, all off one outlet, and still in a really useful piece on my desk for somewhere to hang my headphones, because I've had things like they've slid off the side of the desk, maybe they've been hanging on the edge or something like that. So if you do have expensive headphones, it pays to have something to stand them on and something to keep them a little bit more protected than just having them laying on your desk. And for under 35 bucks, this is pretty much a steal in my opinion.
So that's a look at 5 great pieces of gear under $50 for DJs and producers. If you're interested in purchasing any of those, links can be found down below in the description. And as always, if you found this video useful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click right here to subscribe to this channel. Or if you'd like to watch more content, go ahead and click on that video right there. And thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. See you next time.